So, what do you expect? Go around and play some activity or do some activity, or you just want to hear something over here?
Basically, you are saying exercise as activity. Can be both.
Okay, let me decide. Okay. Sure. So, this workshop or exercise or activity, whatever name you want to give it, okay, is about teams, agility, measurement. Right? So, let's put some thoughts around what do we think agility is, because when we are going for this workshop, we should be in same page, right? What is agility? Any thoughts around what is agility?
How well the team is adaptable.
Okay, maybe one by one. Okay, you said flexibility. Responsibility. Responsive. Yes. Ready for change. Speed. Sorry? Quick act. Okay. What are the actions performed by agile teams? Okay.
Trust.
Adaptability, somebody said. Okay. Trust. Any other thoughts?
Inspect and adapt.
Inspect and adapt. Okay.
How well the
Agility you are talking about just
I just asked a question. What is agility? Okay.
yeah, but then agility will come from software industry to quality also.
Okay. Quality is another one. Arun. Productivity.
Somebody
Okay.
said that you can accept might change in requirement and change in scope because you are agile. That's agility, that you can bring the change anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
So frequent changes. Okay.
it's a value add.
It's the value add. Okay.
Speed.
Speed. Yes, we already captured speed.
We are easily marketable.
Easily marketable. Okay. Okay.
Not sellable.
Ownership.
Ownership. Okay. We discussed in previous session about ownership. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it here. We'll not go to. So.
Adapt is that? Yeah.
Okay.
Adaptation.
Adaptation. Okay. Maybe add one adaptation. Okay. So we all think this is agility, right? Or these are means to be agile, right? These are the attributes. All the answers are correct. Agility is what? It's about your ability to respond to change, right? And how do you respond to change? In a speed, in a faster manner. You need to have probably all of these, right? So what do you think? Apart from these, anything else you can think about, which can increase your agility?
Transparency.
Mindset change.
Transparency, mindset change, okay?
Being agile and following agile.
Communication, yes.
Environment.
Respect and adapt.
Yes, anything on the technology side?
Engineering practices.
Engineering practices? Common sense? Yes, very much required, yeah?
That's the most important.
Right. And what happens when you are not agile or when you don't offer that agility? What can happen? Out of market?
Stay relevant. You will stay relevant.
Stay relevant, yeah.
Slippage.
Yes. So we all think that this is important, right? Agility is important, right? At least we are all in same page that we need to have agility as an individual, as a team, as an organization, right? Otherwise, you can go out of business. You can probably even lose a significant share, in the market. So this is the activity, okay, or exercise, as I would mention. Okay, so bit of a very short commercial break. Okay, just to introduce ourselves. Okay, I am Ritesh Agrawal, working as Agile coach with Society Scrum Bangalore. And here is my colleague Arun, who is going to help with this exercise.
Hello.
Okay. How do we measure team's agility? So even before we go to how, why do we measure team's agility? We discussed a bit about it, right? Do you think we need to measure the team's agility? Actually, yes, right? Yeah. So good. So that is what we are going to do next 1 hour. Okay, we will try to measure our team's agility. Okay, and I will request my colleague Arun to tell the rules of this game and boundaries of this game.
So, I'm audible. You will need the mic. Okay, fine. So, what we will do is it's going to be a complete hands-on activity. First thing is we all will have to move around. So, get comfortable moving around. Okay. First step, what we do is we want you all to form a self-organized team, having maximum around 7 people. Okay, can you do that? No, yes, you have to get up. Minimum?
7.
Guys, I know you love your chairs, but I would request you I said max 7. I see one entire football team there. So any team here you have more than 7 people? Any team which has got more than 7 people?
I nominate her.
Yes? No? You are okay?
I think that team is 8 people.
8 people?
Yeah.
Use a name. One person can join us. Yeah. So we have the teams. Right? I don't want to read the slides. You will get it on the slide. So next thing we want you to identify a Scrum Master within your team. Okay? You guys have identified, others have not identified. You identify the Scrum Master. Yeah. In your team. Scrum Master. Yeah. The football team. Manish. Okay. Okay. Scrum Master. So next thing is except the Scrum Master, right? Others can decide on a team name. What is the team name for this today's activity? You will identify. Hear me out. Okay. Once you identify the team name, you all have to raise your hands and shout out your team name. And no duplicate team names. Don't try to fix apostrophe S or don't try to add some numbers. And it's going to be a team thing. I see already people excited raising their hands. I thought hands is a plural word, so I'm assuming most of us have how many hands? 2 hands? Yeah. I saw a few people raising here. No, I'm not here to support Congress or BJP. Let's all do something. And I said the entire team, not the individual. Okay? So discuss, and once you are ready with your team names, please raise your hands, shout out the team name. Who's the Scrum Master there? The team decided? Warriors! I need a selfie with this team because everyone is like raise your hands, shout out the team name.
That's in the farming stage.
Farming is not allowed in this campus. Okay, I'm still waiting.
Adventures!
Satish has got only one hand.
Adventures!
Together.
Adventures!
I'm a little bit of a taskmaster, so do bear with me.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so only the Scrum Masters, I will request them to come meet me near the table. Only the Scrum Masters. In the meantime, you guys can shout. Okay. Let's get back. Go ahead. The Scrum Masters to meet me near the table. The other teams can get themselves introduced and identify some common project that they would like to discuss.
Yeah,
Okay?
and they can get in, one team can get in one.
Yeah, you want to get into rooms, feel free to get into a room. Scrum Masters, I know it's very tempting to discuss on the topics on which level. So if you could ask me the questions rather than discussing it, will help me to summarize.
What things we draw out of this exercise?
We'll talk about it exactly in 2 minutes. We talk.
Read something.
I'm assuming since it's silent, I'm assuming no question, time for coffee break. Just hang around with us for 5 more minutes. So we organize the data, right? So it gives us where we stand, and there's only the team's perspective, right? This is what the team feels, right? So nothing to be inferred directly from that number, right? So the next thing is summary of the team agility. You identify the team name, date, and then whatever themes you have identified, where you stand now, you color that in green. So that tells you that these are things that we feel that we're doing right. Right? Say for example, with respect to people, there was some specific context to it. Say for example, partnership. Is my business working closely with me? Right? If I've achieved all 5, we've reached the ultimate state. That means that doesn't need any more improvement. We just need to ensure it is maintained. Agree? Disagree? Right? So like that, you need to identify which are the items where the team as such is lacking or needs some improvement, right? And these items, the context can keep evolving. It is not fixed, right? So we so far have done around 3 to 4 iterations with the context. Themes have evolved, right? I think we're close to 27 practices, themes. Yeah. So we have quite a number of things. We plug and play with various teams depending on whether they are on Scrum, or Safe, or XP, Kanban. The example that we've given today is only with respect to Scrum, because most of us are familiar or read something about it or know something about it. Sorry?
Scrum Meetup.
Okay, I should not be promoting only one at a particular event, right? So basically you summarize it. Couple of questions that were asked was, okay, what do we infer out of it, right? So Ritesh will help us summarize all of those things. But before that, what I would like to say is, because this is what the team feels. A lot of times we don't get to know what the team members are feeling, right? We can't read each other's mind. So if it is in black and white, in clear clarity, right? Do you think you can arrive at something? Sorry?
No difference you can make.
Yeah, so you will be able to clearly distinguish what the team feels. Sometimes it is good to get into a discussion, not an argument, but definitely a discussion. Say for example, I can think that the PO is doing the best job in the world, but there are other team members who think, no, I don't think the PO is doing the best job. But do we get an opportunity to speak? In retrospective meetings, do team members really open up? Few mature teams, yes, few teams, no. So what you can do is you can use this activity to get a lot of insights as to what's happening in the team. Where does the team see value, right? You can define the context, come out with this activity, right? One of the other questions that was asked in multiple rooms is, what is the frequency that we do, right?
Yeah.
There's no hard and fast rule, do this very often something. What we recommend is quarterly once, if you could do it, it will be really helpful. If you do frequently, then it will lose its prominence, right? And please be innovative in coming up with the theme and the content. Scrum Masters, Agile coaches can definitely work, and this is built along with the team, right? Initially when you start, you might not get to this level. Start somewhere, show it to the team, do this activity, get the feedback, and evolve it. Everything is inspect and you guys said so many things on agility, right? This entire gamification was done in the same way, right? We had an assessment sheet, and then from there we moved to this. And after a period of time, Scrum Masters and Agile coaches may not be involved in this activity. The teams can do it on their own. Okay? Very, very transparent way of doing. Only place where you need to get involved if you see everything in mastery, right? That is where you know that some red alerts are required. Okay? Any questions before I hand it over to Ritesh?
Can we get this example
Uh,
this teams and
Yeah, we will be able to share it if you reach out to us on an email. We will put this email IDs once again.
it would be great if you also share for other things like Scrum Bangalore.
We are getting a pointer like, the time is getting over, so we have open house, right? So we'll have a question. Okay, you have a question, okay.
Can you summarize and then take the questions?
Yes,
Is it okay?
yes.
Just in interest of
Yeah,
time.
so, yeah, pretty much kind of, summarize, but just to add few more points that, this card you can place in your team area, like how you have a Scrum board or other, dashboards. And that reminds you that, in next 2 sprints or 3 sprints, what is your focus area when it comes to the practices. Because in the beginning we discussed that there are practices, which can help you to, improve your agility quotient, right? So these are the practices. These are not the only practices. Okay, we came up these practices for this particular, exercise. What we think that, you guys can go back to your organization, you can discuss, what makes more sense to you. You can define practices which you think will help you to be more agile. Okay? You can do a quarterly, once at least, this activity with the team, which will help you to understand where you as a team you stand and what are the areas which you can focus in next couple of sprints. Where on you can track this, yes, in daily Scrum, maybe too frequently, but that's okay if you want to track it. Definitely in retrospective meetings, which you are having with the team at the end of the sprint, you want to look at that, how are you doing with regard to what you committed after this activity. Right? So inspect and adopt is the mantra here as well. And yeah, that's it. So as a team, you can decide what practices you want to track. As a team, you can decide what you want to improve, and this should be your regular activity at least once in a quarter, except Monday to Yes.
One thing I want to add is normally again there is a tendency to start comparing one team versus another, which is a recipe for disaster. So the same team, your own journey. 3 months.
That's the reason
Yes.
why I say,
Similar to the
let's explore. We're not sure where we'll end up.
Yeah.
But for any questions, feedback, any help, any support required, you can reach out to us.
And these slides are going to be there.
Our email IDs are also there. You can always reach out to us. And we're part of most of the groups on WhatsApp, so you can reach out to us there.
Yes, so you had a question?
Actually, it was more in line with what Jay said, that I assume that management does not associate any monetary benefit with this thing, and this is not a competition between 2 teams.
No.
Yes, no. And
Monetary, yes, because you're getting some value. For example, it depends. Say you identify few areas where you would like to improve, and say efficiency is one of your topics. And if you have to bring in efficiency from say don't know to an advanced level, you might get some. But monetary is not the only reason why you should be doing it. It is more on value. One of the teams I explained, as a team, the code, lines of code, whatever we do is nothing but the team's output. The end user starts using it, that becomes the outcome. from that outcome the organization gets value. So our intent is to how can we get more value. Sometimes it can be in dollars or euros or whichever currencies you like. Some it can be a happy team. Sometimes it can be self-satisfaction. So what is the goal that you're trying to achieve? Right? Too much of concentration on monetary, then you'll have to maintain the right balance. So that's the reason why we said the context can evolve, themes can evolve. Right? So one of the themes what we have is theme is happiness index. How do we measure happiness index? I don't know. Can this team decide how do they measure happiness index only for that team? Yes, why not work from home policy? Right? No work salary? Definitely, I'll work for you. I will work only for you, sir, for lifetime. Okay? So define it. So you have your context, you have your themes, you have levels. Here we had 5 levels. You want to reduce it to 2 levels, then it is difficult. Have few levels. Everything in this is customizable. Right? If you need any help to customize, Ritesh and I are actually on email IDs. Okay? And we'll be happy to discuss it.
Yeah, it is something like velocity, like you should not compare teams' velocity. Something even these cards, you should not compare with other teams, see how mature the other teams are. Because teams may be having a different maturity level, they might have started probably practicing it a while ago. They will be much more mature than your team. Should not be compared. Okay? Any last questions? Yeah.
Is this data shared with the management also?
It is stuck on the wall of your team, so anyone can see it.
Okay, so when we are doing maturity assessment, suppose this is the second sprint, we do the assessment, and then after 4 sprints we do it, and management is seeing the data. So is there a possibility that we might just to show the improvement they might?
So you have a Scrum board, right?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of the Scrum board typically?
Transparency.
You want to know that okay, at current state, where do you stand? Right? What you committed, how are you progressing, what is the sprint start and date, and some of the other data. Right? Anyone can walk in and see that how are you doing. Right? And based on that, they are entitled to ask the question, okay, I see that probably a bit lacking what you had committed at the beginning of the sprint. Do you need any help? Right? That's absolutely fine. Like, it's like a cricket scoreboard. Right? At any point in time, you want to know that how are you doing. So same way, this is something it's there in your team space. If leaders want to know that, okay, what are the areas you are currently working on to improve on? That's good actually. They know that these are the areas of focus, for you in next 2 or 3 sprints time.
But is it like if suppose some action has been identified and next time also we don't see any action on it, management might perceive that this team is inefficient?
So it's for team or it's for management? Because as a team you decided you want to improve on these things, not the management.
But management might perceive this as an inefficient team if it is not.
So you may not have control about who perceive what. I mean, if you have been asked the question, you can answer. Right? But perception, I don't know. Perception people can make, right? Any perception they can make. So
Just to add to what Ritesh said, use this as an opportunity to discuss with the management. Telling that in order to work on this, I need these facilities. Say for example, it's on infrastructure, right? Use this opportunity, engage the management saying that I need a dedicated environment without which it cannot. Next time do you think they'll come back to you? I don't know. Right? I and Ritesh always believe answer to your question depends on the question you ask. Right? I'm not sure how many of you agree, but this works 99.99% of the times that I've tried. Right? I need an answer, I'll ask the question in such a. Okay? So you engage your management, use this as an opportunity. You say, yes, we agree it is not moving. Why? Right? So now, when can we hear back from you? Now what happens? The ball is a loose court. And put that in red, not in yellow. Use the red sketch pen, bold, take this, stick it in front of them.
You will not come that.
Sorry?
You will not mark it.
okay, maybe if there are any
I
more
know
questions,
a lot of people are
discuss.
waiting for coffee break
So,
and everything.
I'm eagerly waiting for to hear JP.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thanks.